Hello friends, welcome to the Tech Architect, and today's topic is Azure Data Storage. In this module, we will survey the data storage options in Azure and explore how Azure can meet your business demands for storing and analyzing data, and then compare Azure data storage with on-prem storage. So, what is Azure data storage, and what are the benefits of the stored data? It is a automated backup and recovery. It is a replication across the globe and supports for data analytics and encryption capabilities, having multiple data types and uh, data storage in virtual disk. Capability of storing up to 32 TB of data. Storage tiers based on the frequently used versus rarely used information. Now we see the types of the data. First of all, the structured data. The relational data and can be stored in a database table with rows and columns. Example given a financial data. Semi-structured data uses tags or keys that organize and provide a hierarchy for the data. Non-relational or no SQL data. The third one is unstructured data. That data has no designated structure as PDF, document, a JPEG, image, or JSON file, or video content, etc. So the Azure data storage has the Azure SQL database, that is a relational database as a service DAS. It is high performance, reliable, fully managed, and secure. You can use it to build data driven applications and websites in programming languages of your choice without needing to manage infrastructure. Can migrate your existing SQL Server databases using Microsoft Data Migration Assistant tool. The following illustration shows the types of data from the online learning portal scenario that would be stored in the Azure SQL database. You can see SQL here and the personal and manager information here. Your SQL database certification detail, it has training transcripts, it has student and study material. This is the online portal scenario, learning portal scenario. The next thing is the Azure Cosmos DB. It is a globally distributed database service and supports schema-less data that lets you build highly responsive and always on applications to support constantly changing data. You can store data that is updated and maintained by users and around the world. Following illustrations show a sample Azure Cosmos DB database that is used to store the data access the people located around the globe. Across the globe, you can see the online course catalog. Developers frequently updates the catalog, and users and the training developers are accessing the Cosmos DB. The next thing is the Azure Blob storage. Azure Blob storage is the unstructured, meaning that there is no restrictions on the kinds of the data it can hold. Blobs are highly scalable and the apps work in much same way as files on the disk. Manage thousands of the simultaneous uploads, massive amounts of video data, constantly growing log files. Could contain a gigabytes of binary data from a scientific instrument. Data in the custom format for an app you are developing. Store up to 8 TB of data for VM. The following illustration you can see shows an example of usage the Azure Blob storage, the streaming video or audio files to the browser from the browser user is accessing, and the data is in the Azure. The next thing is the Azure data lake storage. Uh, it allows you to perform the analytics on your data usage and prepare reports. It is large repository that stores both structured and unstructured data, combines the scalability and cost benefits of the object storage with the reliability and performance of the big data file system capabilities. The following illustration shows how your data lake stores all the business data and makes it available for the analysis. Uh, the users are batching the queries, interactive queries, real-time analytics, machine learning, and data warehouse. From here, they are preparing and storing and analyzing the data, and the whole example is the Azure data lake. The next thing is Azure files. Azure files offer fully managed file shares in the cloud that are accessible via server message block protocol. Azure file shares can be mounted concurrently by cloud or on-prem deployments of Windows, Linux, and Mac OS as SMB share. SMB protocol that ensures the data is encrypted at the rest and in transit. Typical usage scenarios would be to share files anywhere in the world, diagnostic data, or the application data sharing. Azure files, the following illustration you can see shows the Azure files being used, the data in a different geographical locations, and Azure file uses the server message block SMB protocol that ensures the encrypted in the rest and in the transit. The next thing is the Azure queues. Azure queues message queuing for communication between application components in cloud or on-prem. One or more sender components and one or more receiver components. Sender components add messages to the queues, while the receiver components retrieves messages from the front of the queues for the processing. Create a backlog of work to pass messages between different Azure web servers. Distribute load among different web servers, infrastructure, and the managed burst of traffic. The following illustration you can see shows the multiple sender application and adding the messages to the Azure queue, and one receiver application retrieving the message. So the next thing is the data storage, disk storage. The disk storage provides the disk for VMs, apps, and other services. Data to be persistently stored, accessed from an attached virtual hard disk. The solid state drives, SSDs, and traditional spinning hard disk drives, HDDs, are the examples. The following illustration shows an Azure virtual machine using separate disks to store the different data. Storage tiers. Storage tiers are three types: tiers, hot storage tier, cool storage tiers, and archive storage. Hot storage for storing data that is accessed frequently, while the cool storage tier is for data that is infrequently accessed and stored for at least 30 days. Archive tier is for data that are rarely accessed and stored for at least 180 days with flexible latency requirements. Encryption and replication. Your storage service encryption, SSE. The encrypts the data before storing it and decrypts the data before retrieving it. Encryption and decryption are transparent, and the Client-side encryption is where the data is already encrypted by the client libraries. The replication for storage availability. Azure provides a regional and geographical replications to protect your data against natural disaster and other local disasters. The next thing is the comparison between the Azure data storage and on-prem storage. Cost effective. An on-prem storage solution requires dedicated hardware to be purchased and installed, configured, and maintained. Your hardware needs to be capable of handling peak demand, which means it may sit idle for or be underutilized is off-peak times. While Azure Data Storage provides a pay-as-you-go pricing model, which is often appealing to business as an operating expense instead of an upfront capital cost. It is also scalable, allowing you to scale up for or scale out as demand dictates and the scale back when demand is low. You are charged for data services only as you need them. The next thing is the reliability. On-prem storage requires data backup, load balancing, and disaster recovery strategies, while Azure Data Storage provides data backup, load balancing, disaster recovery, and data replication as service to ensure data safety and high availability. The storage types. If you see, an on-premises approach often requires numerous servers and administrative tools for each storage types, whereas the Azure Data Storage provides a variety of different storage options, including distributed access and tiered storage. The last thing is the agility. For an on-prem deployment, the changes may mean provisioning and deploying new servers and infrastructure pieces, which are at a time consuming and expensive activity. However, in Azure Data Storage gives you the flexibility to create a new service in a minute. This flexibility allows you to change the storage backend quickly without needing a significant hardware investment. So friends, this was all about the your data storage, and for the new topic, till the new topic, bye for now. Thank you.